Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we're continuing our ongoing coverage of the war between the Russian Federation, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and its Ukrainian proxy forces. Now, there has been this misconception that the war is essentially static, and one would say that it is simply a war of attrition, with the Ukrainians, for the most part, fighting a defensive war with some minor offensive operations that have taken place, such as in areas near the Kursk Oblast. Now, that has transformed itself into more of a defensive type of scenario, but what we want to look at specifically is the southern Donbass. The area that at the beginning of February was the Dachny pocket. The Russians had moved in and were on the verge of taking the town of Dachny. And obviously, you have Russian activity taking place to the northeast of Dachny near Andriivka, and into the south with the fall of Novosilka. And I want to show you what has transpired just over the last, since February 1st. So you, the viewer, can understand it's not a fixed war necessarily. Pay close attention to the operations that occurred near Dachny, this pocket that was enveloped and destroyed by Russian forces. And then you also notice the breakout that occurred near Novosilka as the Russians are advancing up this river valley here. So here we go. We're going to move forward and let you, the viewer, see exactly what has transpired since February 1st. Again, war of attrition, yes. Completely static, no. The Russians are identifying areas of weakness. They're identifying areas in which the Ukrainians have established strong points and then proceed to envelop, fix, and then destroy those Ukrainian elements, those Ukrainian combat elements that are deployed in these areas. So here we go. Dachny pocket enveloped, destroyed. Now the movement up from the northwest of Novosilka as well. And there you have it. So again, by no means a fixed conflict. This was not trench warfare, which you just observed happened near Dachny. Remember, the Russians, this was a defensive outpost for the Ukrainians, and the Russians enveloped, encircled, destroyed the Ukrainian units, and are now clearing Andriivka of Ukrainian forces. The same, again, is happening just now to the north of Novosilka. Remember, the Russians were looking to take the city. They've taken it, they've broken through, and they continue to advance northeast, upwards towards, in all probability, which will be the eventual envelopment of Komar, this locale here, and then quite possibly continue north by northwest in that continued operation. But we're going to continue to bring you examples such as this, where you, the viewer, can stay abreast of the situation. It is not a static war. The war continues to progress, and we will keep you updated. As always, thank you for joining us. More to come very, very soon. Have a good day.